Hey guys, welcome back to Loon Global Unboxing. I'm going to be unboxing a computer case today. It is a Mini-ITX case. So let me get this huge box open so you guys can have a better shot of this. They like to put these in monster boxes and they like to double box them. So let me get this box off. I'm sure there's another box inside for us. Yep, there it is. Another box. Just as I suspected. Let's get this extra box that they're using to destroy our forest. Alright, now this is the main box of the PC case. It's covered with tags here from the main shippers. So most of the information is covered. You see the front here. Let me get you a look. This is it, the Darkflash. And the specific model is the Darkflash DLH21. That's the exact model of this. This box looks like it's been through a war. Hopefully the case is fine. Alright, let me open this up here. Might have to send this back. Let's see. Alright, we have our manual here. Because when you get a case like this, you should definitely look at the manual. Because these cases are very compact and tight fitting. And you have to be able to figure out how to, put everything in a case like this. It's not like a regular mid tower or full tower. So guys, make sure you check your manual. All right, let's see now. Turn this upside down. See if I can get it out of here. There we go. Has some foam pads. So that's good. So it had some strong foam pads on it, so maybe it'll be okay. Let's check more. And also we have all our accessories. Oh, I'm pretty surprised they give you fan guards so that the wires won't get hit by your fan blades. This is nice. These come in handy because of this tight spaces in these small cases. These do come in handy, and I appreciate that they did that. And you get some cable management wires here, zip ties. You get the screws. And what do we have here? I'm not sure exactly what these are, but they connect to the case, maybe, whatever. All right. Those aside, let's take this bag off that is on the case here. Let's take that off. All right. Now, as you guys can see, this is the very top of the case you're seeing right now. And this has, I think this one is a combo port for our microphone headphones. Then you have a Type-C connector right here. You have power, and then you have a controller here for your RGB lighting on this case. Then you have two other USB connections right here. So the case has, at the base, since I mentioned that, I'll go turn it over. On the base, there's a little plastic base on it here, or plastic legs, whatever you want to call it. And underneath that is the RGB strip that go around the case. So you have RGB lighting on the side of the case. Now this case also has section here, a grommet, and this is where you run your wires for cable management. You run them through this grommet in the back here. Now, this has 5 panels that come off on this case. Okay, and they're all mesh panels with filters attached. Okay, so I'll take this first, the top off. You guys can see, and this one is just like magnetic. The top cover, these 4 corners here. Okay, you guys see that? And then you have your dust filter right here. Okay. And you guys can see here the connection for the power supply. This takes an SFX power supply only. So the dimensions for that is 125 millimeters. So you need a 125 millimeter SFX power supply for this case. Okay. So guys, make sure you have that all sorted out before you get the case, so you're not going to be able to put a regular ATX in here. Okay. Then we have screws here. Okay, so you can see the screws that hold the panels in. Phillips head. So I'll go to each panel here. Loosen all these screws up. You can take all these panels off and get a better view of what you're working on. Okay, it's much easier to have all these panels out of your way. Okay, loosen these up, and you just pull right up, and the other side comes right off, and you can see the dust filter on that side as well. And you pull this one up, also comes right off, dust filter. Then you have also in the front, pull that one off. This one in the front does not have a dust filter. I'm not sure what exactly is going on with that, but maybe it's something that happened in my shipment process. I'll figure that out later, but should be a dust filter in there. This one has a dust filter on it, so maybe just mine. Oh, no. The dust filter fell off, so here's the dust filter. Somehow the dust filter fell off of this. Alright, got all the dust filters off. Now you can see the inside of the case. And here. Around so you can get a good view. Your motherboard goes right here. You can see the standoffs on the corners. And you can put, look at this, two 2.5-inch SSDs right here. And you guys can see that. And I believe you can also fit one 3.5 inch hard drive in here. But I would not do that because of the limited space. I definitely would only go 2.5 inch SSDs, or I would just use NVMEs on my motherboard. It depends on your circumstances. So, but this case can fit a 240 millimeter radiator. You guys can see right here on the side. This is where the 240 millimeter radiator can go. So if you got a 240 mil AIO, it'll be fit this perfectly fine. Also, if you're going to use a air cooler for your CPU, you'll have 134 millimeter height clearance. So make sure that you look at the size of the CPU cooler that you want to use on here if you're using the air cooler, so that it doesn't interfere with anything in here. And also, your GPU has a maximum length of 310 millimeters and the maximum width of 147 millimeters. So guys, make sure that you check the numbers on your CPU air cooler and on your GPU before you go ahead and try to fit it in here, so that you have, you know, plenty of room to work with. Okay, and this also has 2 PCIe slots here, so your card has to be a 2 slot. It will not fit a 3 slot, so make sure you have a 2 slot GPU or it will not fit. Okay, so that's another limitation of that. This fan, you guys can see that it's right up here. I believe that's a 92 millimeter fan that they have up here at the top. It's not it's a small fan, it's not very large. I believe you can fit a 120 millimeter fan in this case. So this fan is a little small though. But you can see you have all your wires, your front header wires, you got the Type C, you got your audio, power reset, LEDs, HD LEDs, your cable here for your power supply, your USB 3.0 cables. So you also have where your RGB is connected. This is the wires connected to the bottom here. You have the headers for that, and you also have a SATA power to supply power for that. But these are all the connections you can make. You can put these on your motherboard. You can connect these to your motherboard if you want, or you can just have it use the controller from up here. So it's your decision on what exactly you want to do with this. Okay. But that is the main points of this case. But the only thing I don't like is this plastic base. Overall, I like the whole case build, but the plastic base I think could have been a little better, you know. But overall, I like the case, and I like the size of this case. It's a little bit bigger than a Xbox Series X case, but they're starting to make cases of this design, so it's gonna be a great case for a gaming PC build. You know, small, doesn't take up a lot of space. Okay, so that's it on this Darkflash DLH21 case. I hope it was informative for you guys, and you guys got some information that you needed on this case. So I'll see you on another video, and bye-bye for now.